Well, damn it all. I'm getting sick. Again. It's not terrible. My throat's a little... and I'm kind of sniffly, but it's more just kind of this general, like, body just kind of, like, going to shit on you type thing. It sucks. I take it over flu any day. But, yeah. It's just, I was totally energized all day at work. Barely slept. 9-hour shift. Go, go, go. Felt great. Got home, and my girlfriend's mom is really sick, too. And she opened the door, and she was like, hey, God, I'm so sick. And for some reason, it was like I knew it was gonna come. Like, as she was talking about being sick, I was like, something just told me I'm gonna get sick. And then, like, within, like, 45 minutes of being home from work and being down here, I started feeling it. I was like, oh, here it comes. So as I go to bed tonight, wow, this is bizarre. As I go to bed tonight, well, here's to hoping I sleep tonight and don't get too stuffed up, but, yeah, tomorrow's probably going to be fairly uneventful at this point. I was hoping to go vlogging, but that ain't going to happen now. And it's the following morning, and I am still sick, but I have to go to the store because there's certain provisions I need that I don't have, and I didn't start feeling sick until I got home last night. So it wasn't like, oh, I'm starting to feel bad, I better get shit so I don't have to get shit tomorrow. Even though so often I buy stuff so I don't have to go the next day if I'm not working. But of course last night that didn't quite happen. I have some stuff, but I need sick person stuff. I need some soup that's like 90% broth. I need some juice or something, so I'm all, well, you know, as bundled up as I had the energy to do. And what really sucks is, like, this is, when I get bugs like this, you know, where it's just the congestion and the, just kind of, you feel like your body's just a train wreck. It's not the worst thing in the world, but it just lingers. I'll get it, and then it will leave and come back like 2 or 3 times before it's finally out of my system. So this is one of those, like, it's a reemergence into my illness. And what really sucks is, like, I started feeling this, like, almost exactly a week ago. I think 6 days ago. And I ended up calling out of what was specifically a podium shift at my work. Now I have a podium shift scheduled tomorrow, and I really want to call out of that, but if I call out of a podium shift 2 weeks in a row, everyone's going to get suspicious, so, and I really need the cash. And I already got sick hours for the shift I called out of before. I'm not going to get sick hours for this. So I'm stuck. I have to work tomorrow. I'll let them know, like, hey, I'm having a relapse here, but odds are I'm going to be stuck there. Fortunately, well, it's a mixed bag. One is I'm working podium, which has the ticket person, so I get to sit all day. That's the positive. The negative, not so much for me, is I'm going to be sitting there sick and I'm ripping everybody's tickets. So I'm literally giving everybody who comes through, potentially, my germs. So, you know, for the sake of my health and the sake of everybody else's health, I'd really like to call out tomorrow. But I only get scheduled a podium shift, 2-3 times a month, really, at this point. So if I'm calling out for all of them, and I'm only getting them that often, it's going to create an impression that I don't want to be created. And this isn't the worst illness in the world, so I'm hoping by tomorrow morning it'll be like, the relapses usually aren't as long, so I'm hoping by tomorrow morning I'll be like 50% whatever I am today. Oh my God. My gut feels gross. And I have to go to the store. I laid in bed, I was like, I don't want to go, but I had to go to the frickin' store. And Target, where I always go, feels like it's just like light years away right now. So anyway, that's what's going on in my life. So yeah, not much is gonna happen today. I'm just going to try to rest up as much as possible and actually get some liquids in me, which I think is I'm having a relapse and I'm not doing anything you're supposed to do when you get sick. It's right before I left, I went to the bathroom, and for the first time in like the last 5 times, I had a pee that didn't look like it was poured out of a Mai Tai mix bottle, meaning it actually looks hydrated. So I need liquids, I need simple sustenance. There's enough things I need to where I had to go to the store, and there was nobody home to take me or for me to guilt them into taking me to the store. So this is where we're at right now. Bought a lot more stuff than I needed. So, I have an extra couple pounds on my back, make the long trek home. I left my gloves at the bottom of this bag, which means I have to dig under this bag to get my gloves out or my hands are gonna freeze. Whew, I look like crap. Door shocked me. Somebody left some goodies behind for me. I'd like to take this moment to say that I'm sick. My nose hasn't run too much, apparently. Everybody else in my house who's gotten sick, they've had a lot of runny nose issues, and I've had it a little bit, but not terrible. It's really not that bad of an illness, just you combine everything, and it's just, you combine a little bit of discomfort in the throat, a little bit of runny nose, a little bit of congestion, a little bit of like, it affecting your body and you're kind of run down because you've got a virus spitballing around in you. And it's a lot to deal with. And it's a few hours later. It's probably gonna get dark outside before too long, and I'm illuminating myself with my beautiful Mac light. Jesus. I've now had this Mac for 6 years and like 3 months, and it's still showing no signs of dying. Anyway, again, I'm not too sick. It's not terrible. I took some, I was pretty achy. I took some ibuprofen, and that really, that took like 50% off the discomfort. So it's just, I'm just kind of more than anything else. And but again, I mean, if this is the sickest I get all winter, then I'm counting myself lucky compared to the illnesses you can get and the illnesses that other people around me have already experienced. But there's one more thing before I go. As a YouTuber, and sometimes I, cram a lot of content together, but I still take time to produce videos, to find as many images as possible to include in the videos to give you, a full visual of everything. And, again, I admit, some videos I rush, I throw together out of nowhere, but I try to do a good job in every video I do, whether it's rushed or not. So I have such a pet peeve with what I deem lazy-ass YouTube channels. This vlog channel is very lazy YouTube, but it's because it's just kind of whatever's happening. If I feel like talking something about it, I'll post it. I'm posting something daily every day, so if nothing really significant happens with my day, I'm probably just gonna blabber to you a bit. If you don't want to watch it, you don't have to do it. Like, I'm openly acknowledging it. This is just kind of a series of whatever that's happening in my life. So some days it's just gonna be like, hey, how's it going? Blah blah blah. There's my vlog for the day. But channels that actually are, seemingly actively creating content, I'm not going to name any of them, I'm not going to be a dick, but there's, I like watching a lot of, mystery, true crimes, stuff like what I do on, my amateur historian channel. And my biggest pet peeve, there's channels that pretty much just steal stories from other people's channels, so they don't have to do their own research, and then they reword it a little bit, and that's pretty lazy. But the one thing that bugs me the most of all is when people use, I forget what it's freaking called, because I'm, mush in my head. Oh, and I shaved, by the way, because I figured I'm going to get really warm, and this is going to get sweaty and drive me freaking crazy, and I don't need that today. but it's videos that use like the automated voice thing. So it's like, this crime happened in 1973 when a family of four disappeared. You know, and it's obvious that someone just wrote something out and then had some voice activation thing do the narration for them. And I'm like, if you don't want to do your own narration that bad, just do titles. I just, I hate that crap because I want to like the content on some of these channels so much, but then it's like things like that. Somebody's